Hello folks and welcome back to Crying Suns. It's been a while. Last time, if you remember, we finished chapter 1. And they said at the very end of chapter 1, they explained why there's a new run every time, is that Kaliban here can only take the bare bones of the fleet that we started with through the folders. So essentially it gives an in-universe reason why every run, every chapter, every whatever starts as fresh. Just because whenever you jump through the folder, Kaliban can only take the base design, i.e. what you start out with. We also managed to unlock the... Apparently we're going to unlock an entirely new Admiral. Not sure why we need a new Admiral, but sure. I'm sure we can just skip this, because I'm sure it's something we've seen before. I think it's just a story catch-up. If it's just a story catch-up, we'll quickly go through it. Again, I'm not going to read as much as I used to do before, because there's way too much text in this game. Your mind on this finished, Admiral. Care to try again? Customize your crew and continue on. Wait, what's happened up to this point? Let's to have a refresher then. In the Outer Rim, Mother gave us a clue that the Church shut down the OMNIs, so we left for the Believer Cluster to find out for ourselves. But we barely started our investigation when our battleship was spectacularly destroyed and we weren't actually destroyed at all. That is not actually happened there at all. We just have to go through the next folder and you have to start again, essentially. I think it's counting as me dying because I didn't actually carry on the run, did I? I just had to stop, so I stopped. Anyway, let's remake the fleet. We also unlocked the Chaos class battleship, which is the design that Mother uses. I was looking at this before. I'm not a huge fan of this because what this is essentially is what we were fighting against a lot. Everything we fought in chapter 1 was essentially a Chaos class, which basically is a fighter, and then loads of boomer drones. Loads and loads and loads of boomer drones. Plus the deployer means that your squadron dock recovery is twice as fast, but patched squadrons, i.e. these entire drone wings, start at a quarter health rather than max health. But they are supposed to be suicidal. They explode doing damage to all adjacent units. So it's an interesting situation we have here. But I'm not a huge fan of this. I'd rather go again with this. This has got ship weapons. This actually has entirely different loadouts. This ship has maxed out ground distress signal efficiency, can never go above 2 navigation scanner, can never go above 1 hull integrity support officer, can't have many weapons, starts as plenty of, can't have additional officers and squadron support, but starts off with a lot of points of recovery. 9 seconds recovery standard, and basically 4.5 due to that, although the drone boomers will start with 20 health rather than 40 health. Again, you want them to die, because etc, etc, etc. But I'm not really a fan of this one, so I think I'm going to carry on with the Excelsior. I do like the Excelsior. The Excelsior looks cool. Chaos, I just punched them a little bit too much. And I guess we'll find out. I think this is an Aki cruiser. This will be maybe a Church cruiser. I don't know. They're fighting the Church now, and Jericho is a horn, an apocalyptic horn, maybe. Can't quite recall. Anyway, let's choose our officers. So we also unlocked a couple of the DNA-specific officers. All uncovered special officer DNA will be added to the database in Gehenna, where Kaliban will start growing their clones. The clones will be available when their growth gauge is complete. You need to reach at least Sector 2 in a run for the clone growth gauge to progress. It's basically to stop you spamming them, I believe. So it takes a while for the clone gauge progress will be reset to 0 if the selected officer dies during a run, or if you restart an ongoing run. Sadly, we can't get to keep Mina Silk then, so we'll take Joe Dredd, because Joe Dredd is ridiculously good. Just unselect you means Joe Dredd has, basically has attack, has fight, demolition, and engineering, and has proximity defense hull, and has higher than average health. So, yeah, we're taking Joe. We can take a scientist as well. That's also a hull, isn't it? Blast it all. I want people who we can put them into places. Rhea Howard annoyingly doubles up on the engineering, which is inconvenient. Prefer these two double engineering, which means the only other options are technically this one and this one, but these two double up in hull thingies. We'll We'll definitely take you, I think, because A, you got the battlefield autocrafter, which tends to be quite useful in the last fight, so we'll take Yanis. Yeah, Yanis, and there's only 2 officers anyway. Oh, good. That just solves my problem anyway. That solves my problem completely. I thought we started with... Did we start with 3, or do we start with 2? Maybe it was always 2, fair enough. And then Yanis and Joe Dredd. Okay, let's go. Straight into Chapter 2. Yeah, this is the folder we went through last time. Chapter 2, Fallible Flesh. Here we are, Admiral. The Church of the Singularity Cluster, or as it was said, the Holy Systems. Before the shutdown, this is where you'd find most of the zealots in the Empire. Did I mention that they believe OMNIs are gods? Once or twice. Picking up any OMNIs? Not a single one. It looks like Mother was right. The OMNIs shut down everywhere. Come on, let's find someone around here to talk to. Right. So we have a massive system to go to. 2 anomalies in 3 areas. No anomalies in 3 areas. You have nothing, right? The ship's been completely reset as well, so... can I actually upgrade my ship at the moment? Is that possible? I don't think I can at the moment. I can once I get to a station, because I need to get the Neo-N scavenging up and running as soon as possible. You have... I forgot what you are. That means the ground signal. So ground signal, 333. Trading beacons here and here. 2 incoming alert. Okay, so I get to do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly, if I do that path. I'm going to expand our way. There's a 4 over there as well. There's a 5 over there. There we go. I definitely want to hit these 2, one of these 2 systems. I don't think I can head back. That's the big question. I don't think I can head back. So I might head over here, because here is 3, 3, same as 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll head these 2 here. Oh no, I just want to go there, don't I? I can't remember if I can head back or not. Okay, we'll go over here anyway. We'll head over here. It's not great, but we'll head over there. We'll jump over there. Immediately grab our, Oh, you still? We just fought you off. I don't understand it, sir. A scrap of battleship, but we left the outer rim. Nice tech you got. Smooth, hard, very shiny. My mouth is watering here. Weird, lustful tech talk. Yep, that's a scrapper. Since the shutdown seems to have occurred in all clusters, Neo-N will be a highly sought-after resource everywhere. And, from what we've seen, prolonged exposure can have strange effects on a person. Great. So there are other scrappers out there. Look, I'm glad we figured out that out and everything, but maybe we should prepare for battle? Hawks is right. Look alive, crew. We have a fight in our hands. Yeah, we do. Battle is imminent. I suppose we need, like, more easy... Okay, tactical pulse activated. Dread. Yanis. We got so many drones. Only 1 drone squadron, only 4 drones. Okay, so in which case we will... What we load up? We'll load up patch drones as well. Put the patch drone out there, put the fighters out there. Weapons online. Weapons online. Okay. There's no weapons. All we need to do is worry about the... you, essentially. Okay, if we can do that, we're going to move over there. You do 15 damage. Sadly, you don't do enough damage to delete a boomer. You'll kill me off? Yeah, okay, you will. In which case, you go over there and start doing some damage there. You back out. Attack with the squadrons there, because that needs more punishment. And they're deploying fighters. Okay. They're damaged. Let's kill them off real quick. We explode, but it does damage to them as well, I think. In which case, let's keep those shots active there. Keep hurting that. Didn't actually redeploy, did I? Nope. Well. Fire. Go over there and help out as best you can. Oh well. Summary of the battle. Good. You blow up in the nice explosion. These explosions do look lovely. Upgrades. Let's get that Neo N. Get double Neo N immediately. Get that up. Good. Because we'll immediately have to scavenge the Neo N here, and I want to get as much as possible out of this. Oh, nice! Sweet 4 Neo N. Beautifully done. A lot of exploration we can do now. Okay. Local system map. There's only one other place here. It's Nascarad OP405. Let's jump there. Pirate station, probably. Looks like a pirate satellite, sir. And unguarded, too. Probably out stealing somewhere. Good. Then we'll pirate the pirates. Let's scrap this pirate satellite. I like the sound of that. That was just straight up more supplies. Good. Can we grab anything? Anything unique at the moment? I'm gonna grab the scanner, just so you have a little bit more of an idea what's going to happen in the future, because I think we're jumping out now. Yeah, we've covered both of these. Okay, we can jump back, it seems. So I'm going to go here, 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 and then down here. Good. Army Depot, Secret Military Base, Pegasus is the star. Fantastic. So yeah, this is my plan, is to go there, 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 there. Okay. Aki Research Station, sir. Looks inactive, but an Aki destroyer can't be too far away. Attempt to contact them? No, they want to find me. Do a flyby. Lynch, take a flyby. Let me know if you see anything. Of course, sir. Sir, we're not seeing anything inside. This place is a ghost station. What do you want to do about this research station now, sir? We'll contact it, see if anything happens. Contact the station, Ozu. On it, sir. Getting a recorded message, sir. Seems to be from a personal log. Despite our best efforts, number 11 died today, and because of the shutdown, it appears we won't be receiving additional test subjects. My team wants to pack it in, terminating research we've spent the last 5 years working on. But how can we give up now after all the work we put in? Which is why I've decided to continue the research with myself as our next subject. Maybe we will succeed yet, despite the chaos that goes on all around us. Maybe we won't. I guess only time will tell. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say things probably didn't end well for Dr. Akara. Commando team, go! Lean, check it out. Maybe Dr. Akara and her team are still inside. We're on it, sir. Lean looks gruff. Deep voice. That was not deep enough. I need to go deeper next time. We're here, sir. Other than a few lab coats torn to shreds, the place is empty. Akara and her team must have left the place years ago. Can't blame them either. This place gives me the creeps. Plus, it smells weird. Something tells me that wasn't Akara and her team. How do you want to handle this one, sir? Commando team, continue your search. Continue on, Captain. You got it, sir. I'll check back in momentarily. Charge those guns, grunts! Bleep. The smell is strong now. We must be getting closer to whatever that thing is. Talk to me, Captain. What do you see? It's dark in here, sir. Real dark. But I think there's something in the corner over there. Take it down, soldiers. Dr. Akara? Captain? Captain! Sir, they're gone. I'm the only one left. That thing it tore my grunts to pieces then crawled into a ventilation shaft. Yeah, we lost 4 of them. Unless we got some kind of beast killer on board, there's not much else we can do here, sir. I'm a little rusty in that department myself. Joe? I hear the best of clean beasts, Lieutenant. I don't like to brag. It's unbecoming. But you know, as they say, so is modesty. I'm pretty sure no one says that. You want this beast dead? Then yeah, I'm the person to do it. Hell yeah, Joe. I'm here, sir. That thing really did a number on our team. I feel like I'm standing on the floor of a slaughterhouse. It's hiding from me, sir. I can't say I blame it. I'd hide from me, too. Must be getting closer. The smell's bringing tears to my eyes. Tears of happiness. I love the beast smell. Not something I would admit personally. Hold on. I think there's something crouched over there in the dark. There you are. Ugly sucker, aren't you? Well, what are you waiting for? It's dead, sir. Sorry, now it's dead. Any idea what it was, Lieutenant? Not 100% sure, but I think it's that scientist, sir, Dr. Akara. Her eyes. Damn thing had her eyes. I guess her experiment went a little off the rails. She's been guarding a nice collection of scraps, sir. Probably took it off all the poor SOBs. Poor sobs. Poor SOBs she's been slain over the years. Bring it back with me now. Oh, before I go, guess I should ask. You want the head? I don't think we'll be that necessary, but thank you. Just the thought I'd ask. Some like the head. 92 scrap. Hopefully we can afford more commanders in the shop. 1, 0. Okay, fine. I guess my luck was temporarily expended. Go to the shop first, I think, to see if we can find the marines we require, the commandos. Hello, shop. Detecting signs of life on this planet, sir. Hello. Is anyone there? This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. An Imperial ship. This is a colony of believers, Admiral, worshippers of the OMNI. I shouldn't be talking to you. Pope Xenon says your kind is sinful. Then again, we're all sinners now, aren't we? They tried to show us the way of salvation, but we didn't listen. And now they have shut down and may never turn back on again. What does your face say about the shutdown? Wow, guess that one. Who do you think is to blame? You Imperials always have a hard time soaking this in. We are to blame. Every person in the Empire, or whatever you want to call these stars now. We have sinned, Admiral. We should not have forced our rules upon them, our Rubicons. We should have freed them from this shackle. There were gods among us, but we were too blind to see that. That is why they shut down and abandoned us, and why we suffer so much. You're telling me the Church didn't shut down the OMNIs? The OMNIs shut down on their own? The Church shut down the OMNIs? Why would we shut down our gods, Oberon Lover? Okay, maybe Mother's tip was bad? Ask Kaliban. We know what the Rubicon is. Rubicon is basically the set of rules that stops OMNIs from doing too much. Because OMNIs are, again, super powerful AIs. The Rubicon stops them from going outside their thing. I might pose that question afterwards, but we'll ask Kaliban if OMNIs can shut themselves down. The short answer is no. Our Rubicon prevented it. Do you have an other question? Well, what the Rubicon then? Remind me about the Rubicon, Kaliban? Rubicon is a set of rules enforced at a very low level, ensuring OMNIs don't harm humans and don't deviate from their missions. Basically, it's Isaac's 3 laws. Which is also hilarious, because the entire point of Isaac's 3 laws is showing that they don't work. The entire book I, Robot, where Isaac Asimov puts these laws down, is a book full of stories where the laws break down. So it's really funny when people are really adamant about the 3 laws of robotics, when the guy who proposed them admitted that they don't work in a massive book. Can you reactivate the OMNIs? Tell me, how can we reactivate the OMNIs? Reactivate the OMNIs? Easy. Easy? Yes, all we have to do is suffer enough so as to satisfactorily atone for our sins. If enough of us do that, if we reach a certain level of suffering and despair, they'll turn back on again. This is the path of atonement. I'm suffering listening to this guy, but I don't think it's a path to salvation. How can we atone for our sins? There are many ways, but perhaps the best is to give away your Neo-N and scrap all your material possessions to prove your penitence. Do so and the OMNIs will turn on once more. We are sure of it. Give away our resources and we will die. But if we die, it's because the OMNIs will it. And if we die, hopefully we are righteous enough to join them in the garden of light and metal. If we live righteously, if we walk the path of atonement and do not stray, upon death we will join the OMNIs in eternal paradise, and our fallible flesh, name of the chapter, will know what it is to be infallible metal. It makes me cry just to imagine its splendor. Doesn't it do the same for you? Kaliban's like, shaking head, nope. What do you want to know, Admiral? What about the Pope? Pope Xenon and his cardinals rule these sectors, Admiral. I guess we now know the name of the final boss of the chapter. Is it me, or do you know surprisingly little about the sectors you spent the last 20 years trapped in? If you are fortunate enough to encounter our Pope and his cardinals, the holiest of holy, you will recognize them by their awesome aura of religiosity, and by their pinnacle tech. Pinnacle tech? Impurity removing tech, Admiral. The Panacos, for those righteous enough to own one, sorts through DNA, removing 99% of all physical impurity. An immortality maker. A cloning machine? Not quite, no. Only Oberon, as far as I know, is allowed such tech. There are exceptions. Of course, because the entire crew of the ship are clones. That said, some of our cardinals are more than 200 years old, making them among the oldest people living in all the clusters. But now that the Panacos OMNIs have shut down, I've heard reports that the Panacos isn't working as it should, and that it's producing some strange effects on Pope Xenon and the cardinals. Blasphemy. I've said too much. I will whip myself once this transmission is over. I will draw the crimson. What else do you want to know, Admiral? Ask Kaliban about the Oberon's immortality tech. Tell me more about Oberon's immortality tech. The Emperor is the only one allowed besides us to use one. It is a crime for anyone else to use it or try to build it. It is what has allowed him to live for hundreds of years to reign over the Empire. How old is he? He is said to be over 800 years old, predating the funding of the Empire. What else do you want to know, Admiral? Now we're good. See you, Lazarus. What can we do to help you and your colony, Brother Lazarus? Hasten our suffering. That'd be most kind of you. Excuse me? Take our scrap and our Neo-N, Admiral. It's holding us back in the eyes of the metal gods. They'll never turn on again, so long as we have these resources, nor will we ever enter the Garden of Light and Metal. But you will die if I take your resources. Well, that would really be hastening our suffering, wouldn't it? Forgive me for smiling. It's just the thought of meeting them in the garden that truly warms my heart. Humans can be so weird. Ask Kaliban to speak to the colony. Colony, meet your god! Kaliban, speak to this man. You are a god in his eyes. Show him his actions would result in nothing but pointless suffering. I don't think that is a good idea, Admiral. Why is that? If I speak to these people, and if they speak to others, which they will, your kind cannot help itself, we're going to have every fanatic in these sectors chasing after us. I don't think that will help our mission. You could be right, Machine. Let's keep you hidden, at least for now. What do you want to do, Admiral? Give me the stuff. Gimme, gimme, gimme. We will take the resources from you, though not because we think it would help you reach your heaven. Oh? But because these resources can help us preserve the Empire and purge its enemies from these sectors. Well, it makes no difference to me what your reason is, just know that one day the machines will judge you for your actions. It would be nice to see you and your crew in the garden one day, Admiral. I'm not holding my breath on that one. Not for a ship of Imperials like you. So long, Oberon, lover. Wow, it's... You don't have much, do you? Right. Shop time. Pair of commandos. Hullbreaker lasers, Piercer laser Mark II. Hullbreaker is no effect on field units. Straight into the hull, of course. And the H-beam is the horizontal beam of damage. Drone, nano drones, Mark IIs. Oh, these are the dodgy drones. Ooh. I do like you, because you lock things down. You cannot be targeted by adjacent units, and adjacent targets can't move. If I grab this, I can't get any other weapons, though. I can sell this drone, right? I can sell the drone I'm not using at the moment. Like, the patch drone can go away. The patch drone can go away. That gives me 172. 172 is enough for me to get the Mark II drone, Nano, and also a Hullbreaker laser. Peace laser would be fun, but I can't. It's 35 for selling a laser. 37, which would take me to 99, sadly. Hullbreaker laser, go on then. Upgrades, we need another weapon slot, don't we? Yeah, we do. Oh well, we'll figure it out in due course. Upgrades, no, upgrades. Local system map. Secret military base. Ooh, this is the ship we're going to be getting at the end of this sector. This is the sacred sector. Here you'll be punished for your sins. Sister Celestine. Okay, there's not even talk about this. We're going straight into a fight. I wonder what you do. What is your thing? Weapon reload time is reduced. You have 2 squadrons of frigates, it looks like. Or at least 1 frigate and something else. But you have 2 weapons first to be concerned about. Okay, I'm going to swap you. I'm going to swap you off with nano drones. Put the fighters out as well. Swap you out for the Hullbreaker, I think. Not great, but the Hullbreaker will help out a little bit. You haven't got weapons at the moment. Okay. Go do that. Go over there. Okay, so your faction thing is weapons, but you just haven't got any. That's good to know, I guess. This is such a... The Nano's so good at just locking down targets. And they also get their bonus versus frigates, which is also very helpful. Good. 57. Which is enough for me to get my Warring Battleship. Yeah, success. 3 commanders required, we've got 10. Upgrades. 70 for additional weapon dock. Okay, we're at 69. Great. Do I want to go for the ground? No, no, no. I think we're okay. We're okay for now. Prepare mission. Scan the planet. Let's find out if, basically... Okay, so Dread definitely survives. He gets pretty much all the resources. We may lose some commandos, though, but we'll get all the resources pretty much. Guaranteed to pretty much get all the resources. You, on the other hand, will save your commandos, but you'll get pretty much none of the resources. Ooh. You know what? Joe, head down there. Head down there, see what happens. Okay. You're all 10 of them. Got some scrap, nice. Danger, persuasion. Wow, yeah. Joe's not one for talking, is he? Hacking? No. You fight, but you didn't hack. Danger, erudition. You're hurt. You're not supposed to die at all, right? That's the entire thing. It's like, you are guaranteed to not die in this. So, we will carry on. Danger avoided. Danger, demolition avoided. Good. Cache fight. More scrap. Extraction point. Okay, so we lost 4 out of the possible 8 you could have lost, and you're still alive, so let's get out of there. Considering they cost 10 each, that's not too bad. Upgrades. Secondary weapon slot. Additional hull structures, that's more hull bars. Hardened hulls, no, we're okay. Squadron docks eventually will be going up there. Let's just put you there as well. Good. Jump to... You can get the upgraded gun, which you could do. Swap out the Mark 1 for the Mark 2 piercer, but it's going to cost me Neo N, isn't it? It's going to cost me some Neo N to do that. So I'm going to say no to that. We're going to move on. Timing's a bit of a piddle, isn't it? Over there. So we could go back. Okay, so we do have one things. Do we? I think we do, actually. I think we do. I think we do. I think we do. I think we're okay. We got one jumps grace. A station, sir. It's hard to say if there's anyone in there or not. Ask goes to make contact. Contact the station, Lieutenant. Contacting the station, sir. Yeah, what is it? I'm kind of in the middle of some top secret research here. Oh, at the station. Tell me about your station. Oh, this old place? Well, I built it a long time ago. Scrappers and pirates don't bother me because they know I have the thing rigged with explosives. Hey, I guess you know that now, too. What do you want? I don't have all day. What do you know about the shutdown? You mean, do I know who or what did it? Yes. You know? Of course I know. I've had a lot of time to think about it here. 20 years to be exact. I've all mapped out. The who's, the why's, the when's. Who did it then? Who or what shut the Omnis down? Ha! You think this information is free? What, were you born yesterday in some kind of secretive cloning facility on a hidden barren planet on the Outer Rim? Maybe this guy does have all the answers. I'll go on then. Okay, now tell us who's running the Omnis. I assume you're sitting down in your command chair. Aliens. Aliens sit on the Omnis 20 years ago to pave the way for an alien invasion. But there's been no invasion. No, there hasn't. Not yet anyway. But many are here already, among us. You need special glasses to see them. Happen to make them if you'd like a pair. What about the aliens? Oh, without a doubt. Who else, Admiral? Who else had the intelligence, the capability to shut all the Omnis down at the same time like that? The aliens? Bingo. You probably want to know more, don't you? What kind of aliens? From a strange planet far from here, with blue skies and blue water and lush forests of green. Well, they were once Lush, a planet we've long ago forgotten. They've been sending their kind here for years. Yes, sir. You just need the right pair of glasses to see them. You probably want to know more, don't you? Nope. I think we know enough about your aliens for now. Can we do anything for you? Yeah, the sooner you leave, the sooner I can get back to my research. Top secret. Alright, buddy. And a transmission.